EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants. Partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we are underway here on EA Sports. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. At their own 25-yard line. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Once again, it's Walker. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Walker.
Kenneth Walker, the ball carrier, taken down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. Sticking to the left side, he's got it. And he will have the 1st down. drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. Open space to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st down, Seattle.
To throw. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Whoa. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, watch him right here. Go.
Looking to throw. It's Dark. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Giants.
At the 47-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
On 1st down, Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a giant first down.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 1.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Now it's second and 1. Up the middle with Scatterby.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Once again, it's Scatterby. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Dart gonna throw here on second down. And he's going to be close to the first down. Marking just a yard short of a line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
A third and 2. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. He'll get that out to Scatterby. A second effort, and he is in. And Scatterby. Touchdown, Giants.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come out with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through to blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun. It's Dark. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 17 yards. First down, the Giants.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A run straight ahead, that's Scatterboo. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Dark. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dark. This is intercepted.
Dark's pass intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It's a gain
So,
of 7.
from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterwood. And let's give them about 4 on that one. Oye Mafe in on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Dart. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Dart on the run to the right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. Took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 19-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
That one is complete, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's down on the outside of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. 2nd and 11. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Scatterboo. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Gain of 12 yards.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1st and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Acting like a robot.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Now a give to Walker, running right, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Finding space at the 15. And he's in! Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good, and the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll go with the reverse. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Taking off, and he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and run the option left. And you'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Carry on Kendrick in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
The throw is Dart. And it's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of downs just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more 1st downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Here's a toss to Scatterboot, heading right. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. And Scatterboot. Touchdown, Scott. He has a touchdown. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
We are all square, 14 apiece to score as this one's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. They'll run here with Walker. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taken at the 19. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with Scatterby. And they'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Dart gonna tap this one forward.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Throwing. Dart will swing this out wide to Tracy. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a giant first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. After that play, it stopped an injured giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 4. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Like so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
3rd and short. Here's Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Now Walker. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. They'll go up on the 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and
Back to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing. And that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
For Jimmy Horn Jr. Incomplete. Result of the play,
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Scatterboot. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And put him in control.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Get this into the hands of Mabry. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run. It's Scatterboot. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd down, goal to go. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Boys, you got this. Plug it in. Let's make something happen. Let's get that touch. Come on. Get to it.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run here. Let's give them a yard down to the 3-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
It's now 3rd and goal.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Plus for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Taken in right side by Barner. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Now on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. but is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Going for it all. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw.
I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. The Giants have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
28. Seahawks 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard They'll come up for 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Here comes 2nd down. He'll take the snap and go down to a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.